And with Season 4 just releasing today, there are a ton of performance issues which I'm going to help you to fix. By the way guys, I'm hosting weekly giveaways over on my Discord where you can win V-Bucks, Steam Balance and even Amazon cards. And the first tool which I'm about to show you guys is actually the GR booster, which you can try out for absolutely free with the link in the description. This is by the way the tool which I use every single time before I hop into Fortnite. You can basically select all of your favorite games and it's gonna automatically reduce your ping. It's not only gonna find you the best DNS server in your near for the least amount of ping, it's also gonna actively search again in the background while you're playing games. So therefore you can see guys, my ping if I would go into a normal Fortnite Battle Royale lobby would be 9 milliseconds, which is insanely low. And we already have an improvement of 90% just simply through using this tool. As mentioned, you can try it out for absolutely free. If you don't like it, uninstall it, I guess. But for me, I use it for whatever games I play, no matter if it's Fortnite, Apex or whatever. So therefore give it a try. And the first method which I'm actually about to cover guys is kind of self-explanatory. All you guys can do is open up your GeForce Experience or AMD Catalyst, whatever you guys are using, and go over to drivers. Even for me right now here, there's the latest NVIDIA driver ready, and for a ton of people, especially on newer hardware, if you're somewhere in the RTX 20, 30, 40 series, you definitely should upgrade to one of the latest ones and try them out here in Season 4. You can see all you guys can do is click here real quick under check for updates, and then you can already click under download, and that's the first step which you should do. Always make sure that your drivers are up to date if you have new gen hardware. Then next up, make sure that you open up your Epic Games launcher, and what you want to do now in the first place is click under your name here on the top right and click under settings. Once we're in here now, we're going to scroll all the way down until we can actually find Fortnite. Once we have Fortnite here, we're going to click onto this small arrow and open it up and make sure that additional command line arguments is actually checked. And in here now, you're gonna paste exactly the following comments which are in the description guys. You can find them straight up there on copy. We have LAN play, no splash, no texture streaming, and also use all available cores. And this guys, and all of these comments are gonna help you drastically to improve your performance, since not only you can utilize all of the available CPU cores, it even fixes some of the most major glitches with textures in the game, directly giving you better and more stable FPS. So once you have all of these enabled, you're gonna close this real quick and open it up once again so that you can make sure that it's actually applied, and then you're already good to go with this step as well. Next up guys, I prepared two very specific tools for you guys, the Intelligent Standby List Cleaner and Quick Boost. And what we're gonna do in the first place guys is launch the ISLC. You can by the way find both of them on my official website, and once you launch the tool itself, it should look exactly like this here. You can see your total system memory, which is your RAM, standby list and system working set, which for me is already 21 gigs guys. That's a lot, yeah? I've been using this PC now for a bunch of hours doing some video editing, and what I'm trying to explain here is that your RAM remembers every single task that you do on your PC. You open up Google Chrome, you open up Fortnite, and this standby list is only gonna increase and your free memory is actually gonna decrease. And especially if this one is running low, your game is gonna stutter and your PC is gonna run super bad. I'm gonna click here real quick under purge standby list, and you can see that all of these standby list and system working sets are now being deleted, and out of nowhere I just have again a ton of free RAM. And the more free RAM you have, the better it is. Now keep in mind, on my PC setup I right now have 64 gigs of DDR5 RAM, so of course, yeah, you know, it's maybe not as necessary as for people with maybe like 8 or 16 gigs of RAM. So therefore I'm gonna give you a quick standard configuration which you can actually use on 8 to 16 gigs, which would be now to put in here automatic process where it's gonna clean up your standby list if you have at least 2.5 gigs of standby data and your free memory is actually lower than 1 gig. If both of these are met, it's gonna automatically purge the standby list, which is gonna again make your PC super fast, and it's automatically happening in the background so you don't have to do anything. Now on the right side, we even have here now timer set resolution basically built in into this tool, and you can see the current timer resolution is 1 millisecond and my maximum timer set resolution is 0.5. And this is exactly how you do it guys. You click under wanted timer resolution and you're gonna make sure to replace this 0 here with a 5 so that it says 0.50 and you're already good to go. All you want to do now is enable custom timer resolution, and now all you want to do is make sure that you check both of these here so your ISLC launches every single time you launch your PC in the background and you don't have to worry about anything. Then just simply click on start and minimize it and you're good to go. The second tool now is the Quick Boost Exit. This is an overall system tweaking tool which works by the way for Windows 10 and Windows 11. So therefore what you want to do here in the first place guys, we have general, advanced, cleanup, downloads and Windows. And then we now have in the first place enable exclusive full screen and disable Xbox Game Bar. Make sure that one is clicked, yeah, you're gonna enable this one. Then next up you have disable startup telemetry, which you want to do as well. Just simply click onto it once and then you can see now the startup telemetry is disabled. Disable mouse acceleration, super important for input delay on mouse and keyboard. Then as well disable power savings, you're gonna click onto it as well, and then you can also click here under apply system profile tweaks. It's only gonna take a second, it's already applied. Disable unnecessary system services, self-explanatory. Disable startup programs, there you can click onto it manually and make sure that you go through the whole entire list and disable whatever you don't need when you launch your PC. Then you can click here also under remove pre-installed applications, and then we're gonna move over here now in this list under advanced. There we have now disable power throttling, which is more beneficial for laptop users. Then we're gonna apply as well memory tweaks, which are now applied as well. And once we're done with those, we're also going to click here now under hardware data queue size, which is the best latency tweak for mouse and keyboard again, making the communication times between your input device and your PC a ton faster. Then we're gonna open this up again, go under clean data, and there you now have clean temporary files, clean all log files, run Windows Clean Manager, or clean all temporary files. And we're of course gonna click under clean all temporary files. Once you're done with that, you're gonna go over now to Windows, and in here I have some additional extra options even for Windows 11, where I want you now to disable notifications, disable clipboard history, and disable transparency effects, since they're pretty hardware demanding. And once we're done with all of these, you're gonna close the tool and restart your PC and enjoy having a lot smoother and faster gaming experience.